now for Utah's most accurate forecast with Nate Larsen. Weather rates certified 11 years in a row.
6:12 on your Monday morning. Good morning, Utah. Welcome back. Looking at photos that were sent in from yesterday. We had gorgeous weather on Sunday. Scott Taylor out at Promontory Point capturing some of the causeway. This is the area that separates the north and the south arm of the Great Salt Lake. Look how much pinker or saltier the north arm is than the south arm. That's why the causeway was actually the raised, the berm at least, in between the two lakes to help decrease the salinity levels across the southern part of the lake. Scott Taylor again kept flying over that causeway, showing again just the beautiful conditions that we saw yesterday. Nice start today. This is a live shot from Red Cliffs Lodge in Moab, showing some of the sun on the way up. Sunrise looks like it's a little bit of a delayed image. The sun is already up across the Beehive State. Temperatures 60 degrees right now in Salt Lake City. Vernal 49. We're 55 in Provo. Good morning. 50 in Logan. Still in the 40s for Southwest Wyoming. 48 in Rock Springs. 46 in Evanston, and some 40s across Elko. Even just 40 in Ely. A little bit chillier there. Temperatures pretty comfortable though in southern Utah. 69 degrees right now in St. George. 63 in Lake Powell. Blanding 52. Southerly flow is going to increase throughout much of the state today. In fact, some of it's already still in place. Area of low pressure. You can see this counterclockwise rotation down to the southwest of us. What that trough is doing is helping, of course, increase the southerly flow into our neck of the woods, but also pushing some moisture into our area in conjunction with a weak storm system or an area of low pressure that's already overhead. So pretty active pattern still in place as we kick off this work week. Even though it's calm right now, we will see isolated thunderstorms flare up throughout the afternoon and evening, primarily over the mountain areas, but some of that weather could trickle into some of the valleys, so keep your eye to the sky. We do have that risk of some storms yet again this afternoon. Temperatures are going to be warmer with the southerly flow that is in place, so yeah, it should be about 5 degrees above average highs this afternoon, with active conditions continuing throughout much of this week. Rain potential for today, best chances of showers and storms, as I mentioned, over the mountain areas, so models hugging a lot of the Uintas in some of the central mountains of Utah, but where areas are lime green, that's an area showing a slight chance still of a few isolated storms. Still dealing with some of the snowpack runoff. We still have high elevation snow, believe it or not, even though much of it is melted down. Bear River still seeing some flood conditions, so flood warnings there below the Woodruff Narrows, so nothing new here. Slight changes though. The Sevier River yesterday was downgraded to a flood advisory, but expanded to the counties surrounding the Sevier River, so we are still seeing some minor flood conditions or some impacts there with snowpack melting off. The Logan River near Logan, still seeing some flood conditions there. Long-range futurecast then showing some of the moisture flaring up with the daytime heating this afternoon and evening. As we see more moisture stream up from the south into Tuesday, we're going to continue to see a good chance of some scattered to isolated showers and thunderstorms. This is about 6 o'clock. The trough that's overhead lifts north. We'll continue to see southerly flow though as the larger low pressure system continues to stay south of us. Starts to work its way east though, and so some cooler air essentially sliding in into the higher elevations will help drop our temperature some through midweek as well. In fact, this is all the way into Friday. Still seeing that southerly flow, chance of some isolated showers and thunderstorms. We're going to keep that pattern in place even into the weekend. So not big changes or no big changes in the forecast as we head into this new work week. Regional forecast today, 80s across the northern part of the state, 95 for St. George. We are 94 on Tuesday, partly cloudy, slight chance of a stray shower or storm. Temperatures do slide down into the low 90s, upper 80s throughout the end of the week. Partly cloudy skies by the weekend. Temperatures about 92 on Saturday, 80s, upper 80s on Sunday. Slight chance of a storm later today, scattered to isolated showers and thunderstorms throughout the week this week. No big changes there. This is what we've been seeing all spring long so far. 80s dropping into the low 80s after mid 80s to kick off the week. We're going to hang on to near 80-degree temperatures, so pretty close to average highs with a slight chance of storms even into the weekend.